A very good evening to all our viewers. Thank you for making time again and follow us on the evening review. My name is Toiwanjabela, your host. Tonight on the show we are joined by Elvis Mboya. He is the founder and convener of the Namibia-Kenya Trade and Investment Conference 2023, which is taking place in Windhoek this week. And Elvis is here to help us understand all the logistical and opportunities that will be available at the conference. Good to see you, Elvis, a good friend of mine, a former colleague of mine.
Yes.
It has been so many years since we met in person, although we have kept in contact.
Yes, yes.
How is everything?
Everything is okay. Yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah.
Windhoek is a little bit cold,
Yeah.
actually. Very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are coping. So we're having the Trade and Investment Conference,
Yes.
which is starting tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow already.
Yes, Thursday.
Yeah, yeah.
And this one will bring together business delegates, both from Kenya and Namibia.
Mm-hmm.
We're expecting around 200 people.
Okay.
Yeah, 200 delegates. And the Kenya-Namibia Trade and Investment Conference aims to enhance partnerships between the two countries' business community.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. How did the idea come about? You obviously have lived in Namibia for a long time.
Yes.
Did a lot of work here before, but what gap did you see that necessitated the conference?
Yes, just like you've rightly said, I've been in Namibia for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Namibia for over 10 years. I worked as a journalist, of which you are my colleague.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be my colleague. And then I also managed to serve at the Kenya Commission.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and I also served as also a leader within the Kenyan fraternity, being their Secretary General for some time. And then when I went back to Kenya, I joined Nation Media Group, writing for business daily. And when COVID hit, I left Nation to start my own online publication. And during this time, I started connecting Kenyans who returned back home with the Kenyans who are still in Namibia through a WhatsApp group. So initially it was just a social kind of bringing in this social aspect of it. And then later on, during the presidential campaign of 2020, it became a little bit divisive. Yeah. So a lot of people left the forum because we were around 40. So a lot of people left. And then after the conference, actually a lot of people left because I had joined also another political secretariat of one of the leading presidential candidates. So they were feeling like the platform was not fit for them. But after the campaigns, I tried to rebuild it again. Okay, and then I came in with the aspect of business. Yes, so it was kind of a marketplace whereby the Kenyans, the returnees and the Kenyans who are still in Namibia can be able to interact in terms of business. And then after that, it started picking up. But not as much. So what I did is I opened the forum to all the Namibians and all Kenyans to be able to interact. Okay. And this is when now Namibians started asking about the products that can be able to get from Kenya. You could hear someone saying, okay, I need tea. You just original tea from Kenya, not these ones that we usually get in some places. And even the Namibians also started to ask, the Kenyans also started asking about Namibia because you see, not many Kenyans know much about Namibia. Probably they know Dr. Sam Nujoma, yeah, the founding president. They know Kalahari Desert,
Yeah.
yes, and probably the character, the clicking guy in The Gods Might Be Crazy movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this one also gave both Namibians and Kenyans to get to know each other better.
Okay.
Yes. So when this one was happening, it started expanding. It started expanding, and then it grew to around 100 people. And then I said, you know what? Because now we have started interacting here and networking, and even being able to buy and sell. Why can't we do like this? Why can't we make it in a way such that one of these fine days we can get out of the social media and then just physically meet?
Yeah, formalize it.
Yeah, just to formalize. And then I say, okay, let's start with a conference. Yeah, why can't we have a conference? And then when I mooted the idea of the conference, the numbers shot to over 500, meaning there was a lot of interest in this whatever in the platform. So then I said, you know what? Why can't we do a launch, such that we can test if this is something that is doable? And then we did a launch in Nairobi in March. Okay, remember this thing was founded in 2020. As a kind of a social media, a social platform, and then it grew to a marketplace, and then now to a conference. So we did a very successful launch in Nairobi that was attended by both Namibians and Kenyans because it was hybrid. So we'll find that there are a lot of Namibians who attended, including the Kenyans in Namibia. Some of them were even spoke. So, and even the government officials also attracted the government officials. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs sent us somebody who is the director of Diaspora Affairs to be able to commission the event. So it grew like that, and then after even the launch itself, it really motivated us. Because once we saw that the launch was a success, then we said, you know what, this is something that is doable. And then because also of the numbers that we're having on social media platforms, people are really dedicated and active, and actually even right now they are still there. The numbers at times grew up to 600. And this is a business community. Most of them, like 80% of them, can say are small-scale traders and entrepreneurs. But right now we've also been getting a lot of government people, government agencies, and a lot of corporates joining us. So after the launch, then we said, you know what, this is something that is doable. Let's go to Windhoek now. And that is when now we came with the dates. And the first date was 1st to 2nd June, but we postponed it. There was a time that we postponed it because we found out like there were a lot of interest, but there was no much time to onboard as many people as possible. So right now we postponed it to 20th to between 29th to 30th, which is starting tomorrow.
Until Friday.
Until Friday.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what can we expect to see at the conference? But it's very, very important that this intra-Africa trade and business synergies are established, and you are doing exactly that, which is very, very impressive. What are we likely to see then in terms of business communities from both countries interacting there, the likelihood of what will be happening?
Yes, excellent question. First of all, let me go through the speaking panel. First of all, this conference we're expecting around 200 delegates, both from Kenya and Namibia. And we have speaking panel including that have been confirmed, including our trade minister here, Honorable Ipumbu. We have the Kenya High Commissioner to Namibia, Ambassador Sialai. We have a representative from Namibia Namibia Investment Development Board. Yeah, we have a very good representative from there. Also, we have a representative from Kingdom Bank from Kenya.
Okay.
Kingdom Bank is a subsidiary of Cooperative Bank. Okay. We have realized that the cooperative, the concept of cooperative banking or societies is not has not picked up in Namibia.
Yeah.
Whereby you find that because Cooperative Bank in Kenya, that now is the mother body of Kingdom Bank, it is a bank that was founded through cooperative societies. You find that maybe farmers could be doing farming, and then they come together and form cooperatives that where they can be able to get loans, to be able to fund their businesses, their farming, to get even more farming input to increase productivity. So they are coming, apart from the cooperative aspect of it, they also have the diaspora banking that they could also be targeting the Kenyans who are here. And even we are hoping that even Namibians can be able to learn from them this cooperative model. So apart from that, also we have Optiven Group, that is a real estate company that is also coming. We have a very good, strong representation from there. We have Eli Petroleum. Yeah, they're also in the country already. Plus other delegates will be coming. Actually, today we are expecting a lot of Kenyan delegates to arrive.
Okay.
Yeah, but we started arriving yesterday as the founders and the organizers.
No, wonderful.
Yes. So one of the things that we should be expecting is a lot of because the first day will be a lot of speeches, but now the second day we want a situation whereby we can have closed sessions, whereby we have different topics that we are going to talk about. This is not a seminar, but we just want a situation whereby people can be able to interrogate issues. For example, business opportunities in Namibia. That is something that is straightforward. But you see, there are a lot of traders who don't have this kind of information. For example, even how to position themselves to investors. Yeah, things like that. So we want a situation whereby the second day, people can be able to sit down in groups, with some experts to be able to explain some things to them. And we want a situation whereby we can also have a proper outcome. It should not just be a talk show. There can be outcome that is solid. We want a situation whereby once we come out of the conference, there are some partnerships, there are some collaborations, and even deals. Even deals.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No, we go for a break now, but I like the idea, Elvis, of the, you call it cooperative banking.
Cooperative banking.
Yeah, because I mean, it reminds me slightly of the SME bank that we had here, but it collapsed.
Yes.
Because it was really targeting people at that level.
Yes.
But this model, although it operates at the same level, is completely different. And Namibians are looking for alternatives to the traditional legacy banking.
Yes.
So those are the kind of opportunities that I think a lot of people will be able to grab. But we go for a quick break and then return.
We are so excited to be kickstarting your morning with entertainment.
Everything was happening during this past weekend.
Yes. Exciting news.
Wow, no, she was killing it already.
In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with him serving the full term.
As well as keeping you informed on the issues that you need to know happening in and around our country.
We continue with Elvis Mboya. So, Elvis, yesterday Namibian Sun carried an article just reflecting on the conference, and I received a lot of inquiries. People wanted to know how to participate, if I'm just an ordinary member of the Namibian society seeking to link up with people and network with people. What are the conditions of entrance?
Actually, the conditions, things are very straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, people can just come to the conference, which is at NamPower Convention Center. At the entrance, there's a registration desk. So all you just do is just to register. You give out your name and the company you're working for or you're running, plus your email and telephone number, so that at least after the event, we can be able to communicate with you and even share with you some materials. Yes, the entry is only 100.
Okay.
Yeah, 100, and then if you want to exhibit and even to be able to bring your emblems, the banners and things like that, so that at least you can have the visibility. It will cost you 900 Namibian dollars. We came up with the lowest, one of the lowest fee, because we realize that most of the people in the forum where we are, especially the WhatsApp group, which is kind of the engine of this conference, most of the people are normal traders, okay, and founders. These are people mostly who cannot be able to get opportunities, maybe to go to bigger conferences where there are moneyed people. Okay. So we are kind of trying to create an alternative to serve the underserved. Okay, because this kind of conferences, especially that involves two countries, is usually synonymous with the top tier and the wealthy. Yeah, and so you find that people, especially the ordinary traders, usually don't get these chances. So and also we made sure that the fee is really low to accommodate as many people as possible to come to the event, because at the end of the day, we want a situation whereby we can create opportunities through these partnerships and collaborations. Yes. So entry, you just come there, just come to NamPower Convention Center. There at the entrance, you just register and then you just enter. There's no much restrictions.
Having lived in Namibia for over 10 years, Elvis, and of course Kenya is home. What is it that Kenya has and offering in terms of general business environment that you think Namibians must actually grab those opportunities?
I think the Kenyan environment right now, I think it's different. I mean, it depends with different sectors. For example, I think both Kenya and Namibia can still benchmark on issues of tourism. 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 Because you see the way Kenya and Namibia both are tourist destination in Africa, but there are a lot of things that they can still learn from one another. Okay. In terms of agriculture, I think Namibia can really benchmark on Kenya, such that, because what I keep on telling people is that Namibia is a country that is it's like a virgin country that is yet to be explored, with a lot of opportunities. Okay, because now even when people talk about this vast land in Namibia, that it is a desert, who told people that a desert cannot be reclaimed? Look at a place like Israel. They're producing so much from a desert. Look at places like Dubai. Those are deserts. Look at Las Vegas. It is a desert. So you can build quite a castle in the desert. So there are a lot of things. For example, Namibia can tap into Kenya's the industrial aspect of it, because right now Kenya they are doing a lot of industries, because you see now with the Namibia and the reliance on a lot in South Africa. It can also be a good chance to look east, to look east, to be able to cut down on the over-reliance on one country. And you see now when you look east, you look at Kenya. Kenya is like the gateway of East Africa, and there are a lot of things there in terms of commodities. and even in terms of trade. And also the good thing is there's a huge market.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a huge market in terms of population.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And there are some of the things that Kenya is a key producer of. I mean,
Yes.
tea,
Tea, coffee,
coffee.
and flowers.
Yeah.
And you know, right now horticulture and agribusiness is really thriving in Kenya. Yeah, so that's why I was saying when it comes to more so food security, because you see a country needs to be sufficient in terms of food. So if you can be able to grow your own food and you can be able to feed your own people, that is something that is very basic. That I think with Namibia, with the vast land that Namibia is having, if irrigation can be put into place, yes, they can really learn from other places in Kenya, whereby even though it is raining in Kenya, that is really favoring us. Namibia is also having water. You know, Namibia is surrounded by a lot of water bodies. Yeah, that if it can be tapped into, and it can reclaim a lot of land. Absolutely. And then to make it food sufficient, and then just to be able to learn from the farmers there. Yes.
Will this be a once-off event just to connect people, and then you say we have connected you, now carry each other's hands, or will it become a frequent sort of engagement?
Actually, this is not going to be a once-off event, because next time we are going to Nairobi. Actually, next June. Next year in June. This year in June now we're in Windhoek. So next year the Namibian entrepreneurs and the business community should brace themselves to go to Nairobi. Yes. So it will be like that. It will be on an annual basis. But this year it can be in Namibia. The next it will be in Nairobi. Yes.
Wonderful. The again, you see, one of the things that I think Kenya is doing very well from a distance here, as I see it, is that you also have, and it's very, very good that you want to create a platform at this level, almost basic level.
Yes.
Because international business conferences in Sandton, South Africa, and Cape Town, big money people, big corporations, multinationals. But one of the things that Kenya does very well is that you also have a thriving informal economy.
Yes.
Where basic but very necessary items, commodities, you spoke about tea, for example.
Yes.
Because I'm sure there's a high level tea industry, but there's also a basic one where traders really thrive also at that level. Is that sort of the idea? So then to say, look, we want to really create a platform for people at this level to engage, and if I can send via a plane or whatever somebody to drop me 50 kgs of tea, Kenyan tea, which is one of the premium in the world, I'm sure.
Yes.
That I can do business here.
Exactly.
Even in our restaurants here, to say that we also serve Kenyan tea.
You see, what we are trying to demystify is this fact that only wealthy people or people who have or big companies can be able to go to these conferences. Okay. It should be open to the underserved, because like right now in Kenya, you'll find that nearly 45% are self-employed. And this self-employment, the majority of them are just normal traders. Okay. Can a normal trader just be able, for example, if you decide to become a trader today, and then you said, you know what, I want to deal in coffee. Can you be able, can there be a platform whereby you can say, do you know what, I can use this platform to get coffee, even if it is not 1,000 tons, but just the ones that you can be able to, if for example there's a place where you can be able to supply them here in Windhoek, then you say, okay, I'm having this amount of restaurants in Windhoek, 3, 4, 5, and they need coffee. and they need authentic coffee from Kenya,
Yeah.
can you be able just to use a platform whereby, do you know what? Here is a platform whereby you can just interact with someone within this platform, yeah, and get coffee from Kenya, and it be transported up to here. So you see, we just want, that is the level where we want to operate. Okay. It doesn't have to be millions of shillings or millions of Namibian dollars exchanging hands. But you see, the thing is, sometimes you find that these are the people who are going to create, they have a lot of talents, but they may not have a lot of resources. But out of these talents, if you give them the opportunity and give them a platform whereby all these opportunities can be created and problems can be solved, then these are the people who are going to create employment and even be able to complement government efforts.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Mboya, it's a pleasure talking to you, my friend. And
thank you.
Congratulations on your very, very brilliant initiative. We wish you the best for tomorrow and Friday, and in fact beyond, because it's a long-term plan. We will be there at the NamPower Convention Center, and really to come and also network, make friends, and grab the opportunities that are on display.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a pleasure having you, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much. Just to add on one thing,
sure.
You know, being in Namibia for so long, I think it gave me a lot of opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah, including even be able to know people like you. It gave me a lot of opportunities because when I came with nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, but even though I didn't go back to Kenya with millions, just getting to know people and you know, networking, and you know, because you see people, that is where the wealth is. Yes.
Absolutely.
So such kind of thing is like, it has also given me an opportunity to give back to Namibia.
They say your network is your network.
Yeah, so exactly. So it has given me that opportunity to give back. Absolutely. Because I feel like just being able to create this platform between the two countries. Yeah, it's quite something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My friend, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. That was Elvis Mboya. He is the convener and the founder of the Namibia-Kenya Trade and Investment Conference, kicking off tomorrow at the NamPower Convention Center here in Windhoek and going up until Friday. Go there, go network, go make new business friends, go grab those opportunities. Thank you for watching.